FOMO is the fear of missing out, and I'm not going to lie, this is a tricky one. It usually involves being afraid of missing out on experiences / moments that you either want to have or that you wish that you had. It leads to your current moments being hijacked by either the future or the past, or even both. See, the future you never know how the future will turn out, right? You cannot control it. So you become anxious and afraid and even worried that the future will not turn out the way you want it to. Or that the past is haunting you. You're regretting past experiences that you know you missed out on. For example, a party that you couldn't attend or you were not even invited to. Extreme cases, you might even be afraid of missing out on your entire life. However, since I'm not a professional counselor, I will only focus on regular FOMO for now. One thing that I would like you to understand about FOMO is that it is a self-fueling fear. Meaning, the more you are afraid of missing out on experiences, events, moments, and life in general, the more it seems to slip away and in turn perpetuate the fear. This creates a loop or a circle, and this circle is difficult to get out of. However, I do applaud you for watching this video, and I hope it can help. If this video is not enough for you, I encourage you highly to seek out professional help. Also, a different practice that helped a lot for me is Zen Buddhism. Now, this is my approach to the problem, in how I cured my FOMO. Now, it did work for me, it may not work for you, but I certainly hope it does. And yeah, I have divided up into 3 parts. Number 1, start accepting the reality instead of resisting it. When we resist reality, we tense up, we get anxious and afraid, because we are essentially trying to run away from our own experience. And we find out that it's not working to do so. The current reality I invite you to accept is our own limitations. That is, we cannot have every experience, and every experience does not have to be exciting. And this is completely okay. Boredom is a feeling that many people can't stand at all. And some people might even say boredom is the enemy, a bad thing. But I don't think so at all. Boredom are the keys to the kingdom here. Try to avoid boredom with all our might by always trying to chase the new and exciting opportunities, experiences, moments. These moments start to lose their meaning and potency, and you usually end up getting even more bored than you were, a feeling you could not stand in the first place. We know what excitement is by contrasting it to the opposite, that is boredom. You can't have one without the other. Why every boring experience you have lays the foundation for the excitement ones, and vice versa. Cherish those boring times, because without them, you would not know what excitement felt like. And hey, maybe you find out that they're not that bad after all. And that is where the real fun begins. Side note here, a big reason for why we feel this pressure to always discover new places, never missing a party, having 1,000 things going on at the same time, is social media. It is very appealing to have the lifestyle of an Instagram blogger who is always discovering new places, always out and about, never having a dull moment. As in our society, this is seen as a status symbol. It becomes a social pressure to always be outgoing. So you might even become afraid to be looked down upon if you're not following or giving in to your FOMO fears. Number 2, when the fear creeps up next time, instead of running away from the fear, numbing it or distracting yourself, I encourage you to feel the feeling with all your might. Close your eyes and feel the emotional energy in your body, wherever it manifests itself. Feel the energy changing, and if you do this, you might even feel that it starts to lose its grip over you, lose its power, and it is not that bad after all. I think it is important to note here that it is crucial to be kind to ourselves. We do not seek perfection here, so being too hard on ourselves does not help. The feeling is overwhelmingly strong and you're not used to facing your own emotions. Do this instead. Try to face them for a short period of time, like 5 seconds. And after that, relax with a distraction of your choice. Doing this repeatedly will train your subconsciousness that the feelings are not dangerous at all. And at some point you might even start to welcome these feelings, and you wouldn't have to need the distractions at all. You just don't mind if you're bored or scared or afraid at all. Yeah, and it's awesome. Number 3, you have to make sacrifices. If you don't make sacrifices, life will make them for you. Just like you can't have 25 hours in a day, you can't have every experience, so there's no reason to really try to have them either. This world offers us close to unlimited amount of moments and experiences, and we can't have every single one. Rather, it is our task to choose which ones matters the most to us and focus our time and energy on those moments. Not get everything, get the ones you really want and need. Don't make these sacrifices and life do it for us, i.e. meaning that we don't have enough time to cover all of them. We'll end up not really experiencing any of them, and what happens then is that we end up with regrets. We don't want that, or I would rather not have them, I guess. Example, I'm guilty of this myself, because I like to have many projects going on at the same time, and it is completely fine to have so, but if you have too many, you'll not end up getting any of them done. When you are working on a project that gets boring or difficult, you can always just switch to another one, and we still get to feel that we're making progress in all of them, but the price we pay for that is that we in reality get very little done. Only that. But when we're working on one project, we might get anxious that we've not paid attention to a different project for a long time, and thereby being even less effective in the one you're currently doing. It works the same with experiences. If you are determined to have 20 different experiences in one day because you're afraid of missing out on any of them, you will in turn not really be present in any of them. Every time you are in one event, you'll be planning and looking forward to the next one, where you hope the grass is greener. It does not give the present moment the respect it deserves, nor the people you're with, as you're never really present or there for them. The solution is to attend less events or simply have less projects, and thereby sacrificing the other experiences that you also could have had. Not only will you be more content with this choice you've made, but your friends will cherish you for the respect you're showing them, because when you're with them, you're actually with them. You're not thinking away into the future like you usually do. Now that's it. Now go into your life and just dive headfirst into it, instead of being afraid of missing out on it. I believe in you. I want to give a quick thanks to the book which I got some of the ideas from. It is called 4,000 Weeks by Oliver Burkeman. It is an amazing book. Go read it. Bye bye.